had heard about Support Act through Chris, and then when Chris in 2010 was given a terminal prognosis, one of his performing colleagues was setting up this big benefit because they knew that Chris had a 3-year-old son at that time called Ollie, and they wanted to do something for Chris. And sadly, Chris died 2 weeks before the big benefit took place. So that was my first introduction, really, to Support Act, and we were really helped by them at the time.
I broke my back in March last year. I fell from a balcony about 4 metres onto a concrete driveway and broke my T12 and my scaphoid and fractured a rib. Obviously, it took me out of work for a long time, and we were struggling to financially survive.
I did a record for the Thirsty Merc guys, for Ray and Phil and Matt. They had a massive tour lined up. It's like, from memory, it was like 56 dates or something. It was huge. And then we were on our way to Warrnambool, I think it was. We had a pretty bad car accident on the way, and Shane was killed straight away. And it was a high-speed thing, so it was a bit rough. And then, yeah, I was very lucky to survive. You know, once they did my initial surgeries and stuff, you know, you do realise that, okay, well, that's to save your life, or we're obviously going to do that at the time. But then, you know, I've had like multiple surgeries now. I go back for things. I've had jaw replaced up here, other things that were further down the track, weren't as life-threatening as the initial stuff.
Ollie started showing symptoms, just wasn't quite right, and then he had some major surgery for what turned out to be a medulloblastoma, which is a high-grade brain tumour. In Australia, when a kid is diagnosed with cancer, you very quickly realise that the parent is literally bedside 24/7, and so many people want to help, and what you realise is that that's a full-time job in itself. And so what Support Act were able to do was say, we will be the contact person for people that want to help financially, so you can be where Ollie needs you to be.
I think what struck a lot with Shane and my accident was just that this could have been any one of us. You know, we're all out on the road. Everyone's out on the road. We've all done it. You know, you guys know what you've been through with other people and how much it helps. So to have that, like I said, like almost like a roadmap from someone to go, it's going to be okay. The end goal's here. We're going to get you to that and beyond. Is a brilliant thing, you know.
The opportunity to be able to focus on healing was something that I can't even put into words how amazing that opportunity was for me and my family. There was a point during my recovery where I was on my back and I wasn't sure if I'd actually be able to stand up and hold the guitar again. And now, only a year later, I am back performing and have been able to complete a record that I've been working on.
I now understand, I think better than I ever have in my life, that it's not about how you feel when someone goes through a hard time. It's just as much about what you do. And I could not have managed, I don't think, without the help of Support Act.